Good day viewers, you are welcome. How to solve these nice algebraic equations. So let's try and solve this quickly. So this is a very simple algebraic problem. So we are seeing the power of 6 here, but this is not actually the power of 6 because we have a power of 2 up. So we are not getting 6 answers, but let's see the number of the roots we are going to get and if it is real roots or complex roots. So the first thing we are going to do here, being the first step, is let's try and cross multiply. So by cross multiplying, we have a raised to power 2 plus a raised to power 4 plus a raised to power 6 equals a raised to power of 2. And from here, if I transfer a raised to power 2 to this side, we have a raised to power 2 plus a raised to power 4 plus a raised to power 6 minus a raised to power 2 equals 0. Then a raised to power 2 cancelled a raised to power 2. From here we have a raised to power 4 plus a raised to power 6 equals 0. So looking at these two, we have a raised to power of 4 from here. Suppose I factor out a raised to power 4, we have a raised to power 4, we take it out. Then in the bracket, when we divide this one by a raised to power 4, we have it as 1 plus also this one, it reduced to a raised to power 2 and everything equals 0. So if a raised to power of 4 is not equals to 0, therefore we are going to have 1 plus a raised to power 2 equals 0. So 1 plus a raised to power 2 equals to 0. So let's transfer a 1 to other side. We have a power of 2 equals minus 1. So this is very interesting because when we take the square root of both sides, we have the square root a squared equals plus or minus square root minus 1. So from here, if this and this cancelled, therefore we have the result of a equals plus or minus square root of minus 1. But square root of minus 1 here is an imaginary value. It means our a equals plus or minus I. So for every square root of minus 1, we get I. So I here is the solution that satisfies this problem. So we later got a complex solution. So and it's very interesting. From here, we have a equals to I and a equals minus I. So if you try and verify for this, so it's very simple. So just try and plug it in the given questions. So when we check for the first one, we have a squared, and we are going to have it as minus. So let's check for the plus I squared divided by, also we have I squared plus I power of 4 plus I power of 6. So all this equals 1 because I raised to power of 2, that gives us minus 1. So this is also minus 1 plus, so I raised to power of 2 here or 4 here is plus 1. And for this one we have I raised to power of 6. So this gives us minus 1. And from here we have minus 1 divided by minus 1 plus 1 minus 1. That gives us minus 1. And minus 1 divided by minus 1, that gives us 1. So it means that I satisfy this, and surely if it tests for minus I, it also satisfies this problem. And this is how to solve this. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next class. Never stop learning. Bye bye.